Hey, what's up guys? It's Dusty here with another edition of Dusty's Daily Doubles. Today is Tuesday, February 8th, 2022. Last night we just scraped by with the Daily Double, but we did smash it. A win's a win. Both close games. First game on the docket on the Daily Double yesterday, we had UNC Wilmington plus 10. We bought points. I thought that Wilmington could possibly win outright. They almost did. Lost by 2 points to Hofstra. On the second leg of the Daily Double, we did have North Dakota State at home on the money line against South Dakota. And I thought that this was a lopsided game, but Lord Jesus, was it close. We had South Dakota leading by 16 with at least 8 minutes to go, maybe even 7. They were up 16, but North Dakota State powered back, got the 2-point victory, so we ended up smashing that Daily Double. And now we have more action for you today. We're going to have a Daily Double like always and 2 bonus picks. Now let's dive into today's action. Our first game on the docket for the Daily Double is going to be a Big East matchup between the Marquette Golden Eagles traveling to Connecticut to face these UConn Huskies, and this is going to be a great matchup. Last time these two teams met, UConn had a 78-70 victory. That was back in December 21st of 2021. It's a long time ago. These two teams are both battling it in the Big East. Marquette is sitting 3rd place in the Big East, while UConn is sitting 4th in the Big East. UConn at home is 9-2. Their last 10 games, they're 6-4. They're currently on a 2-game slide, but they are 15-6 overall on the season. Marquette travels in there. They're 16-7 overall on the season, and they're 4-3 on the road, and they're 8 wins, 2 losses in their last 10 games, and they just got a victory on the road last game. Victory at home last game against Villanova by 10 points. That was a huge win. This Marquette team is just doing all the right things right now, making a push for that NCAA tournament. The line opened up at -7 for UConn. I was all over it last night, around midnight, 12:30 maybe, and I made the Daily Double at that point. So the lines have shifted a little bit, and you probably won't get as much value as I did, because right now I believe the line for UConn is at -5.5. That's a 1.5 slide in the opposite direction for you guys, which means everybody seems to be on this Marquette plus, which is honestly a great thing, because +7 was a godsend last night. All over it. We're going to buy some points here because, this Marquette team, I think that they win this game outright. I honestly think that they go in there and they win this game outright. 7 is way too much. They've adjusted. Now it's at 5.5. But for the Daily Double purposes, I'm going to buy some points. I bought 3 yesterday and got it to +10. You guys might have to buy a little bit less or a little bit whatever. You're going to have to tinker with the lines. But the first selection on the Daily Double is Marquette +10. This team has only got 7 losses on the season. Only 3 of them are by double digits, and those were earlier on in the season and against all 3 good teams. I believe they lost to the St. Bonaventure. Who else did they lose to? Some really good competition. So, and it was early on in the season. Let me just double check for you here real quick. They've lost to Wisconsin as well, and St. Bonaventure and UCLA. Those were earlier in the season, the first half of the season. They've adjusted, made some major adjustments, and have just been on the right track. Like I said, I think they go in there and possibly outright win this game. 7 was a godsend. Got it down to 5.5. My pick is Marquette +10 on the road, and that is going to be the first leg of the Daily Double. And the second leg of the Daily Double today is going to be a Mountain West matchup between the Utah State Aggies traveling to Wyoming to face this Cowboy team. And this is a pretty evenly matched up game as well on paper. Other than the fact that free throw percentage is a pretty good lean on Utah State. But, this Utah State team has been playing well of late. They're on a 5-game win streak. They are 15-9 overall on the season. They're only 3-4 away from home, so they're sub 500 away from their own barn. Whereas this Cowboys team is 19-3 overall on the season. They're 10-0 undefeated at home. and they're 9-1 their last game. They're on a 4-game winning streak of their own. This line opened up at Wyoming -2.5, which seems about right. Right now it's moved down to Wyoming -2. But again, this is going to be a good game. I do think Wyoming outright wins this game. They already beat this team by 2 points on the road in the middle of January 15th. They beat them by 2 on the road. I can see the Aggies wanting to go in there and get revenge, and it's going to be a tight game. But I do see Wyoming outright winning. But to play it safe for the daily double, I bought points, and I got Wyoming at +5.5. That's going to be the second leg of the daily double. Wyoming +5.5. That's going to be parlayed with Marquette +10. That's the daily double for today. To the bonus picks for today. First up on the docket for the bonus picks is going to be a Big Ten matchup, and that is going to be Illinois fighting Illinois, traveling to Purdue to take on these Boilermakers, and this is going to be an epic game, bar none. Right now the line is sitting at Purdue -6, and honestly it just feels like a bit much. It's around right. I would probably put it at -4.5 for Purdue. I mean, Purdue is unbelievable. They're 12-1 at home. They're 20-3 overall on the season on a 5-game winning streak. They currently sit 3rd ranked in the nation. But this Illinois team is not an easy out, even on the road. I mean, it all comes down to Coffee Cockburn, and that guy is an absolute stud. Again, averaging a double-double. And, I mean, it's just a lot of points. I think Illinois could possibly win outright. I don't think they will. I think Purdue's going to hold off and maybe win by 3-4 points. It's going to be a scrappy game. They're going to have to contain Coffee Cockburn. I don't know if they can do that. Illinois is this team knows how to score, man. Like, it's going to be such a battle, and I just think there's too many points. So for the bonus pick, I'm going to buy an extra couple of points and get this up to double digits and take Illinois +10, because quite honestly, they only have 3 losses on the season. They got 5 losses on the season. Only 2 of those 5 losses are by double digits. They were both earlier on in the season. Actually, one was a couple weeks ago against Maryland, and there's a problem with that loss. Is it looks ugly, but number 1, Maryland plays really hard at home. Number 2, they were missing Coffee Cockburn for that game. You were missing a guy who averages double digits. So I can kind of ignore that double-digit loss on the road to Maryland without Coffee Cockburn. So basically, as a full unit, they only have 1 loss on the season by double digits. They've been playing extremely hard competition all season. I don't see this game being over a double-digit victory for Purdue. So that's going to be my first bonus pick of the day, and it is Illinois +10. And my second bonus pick for today is going to be a West Coast matchup, West Coast Conference matchup between the St. Mary's Gales traveling to Santa Clara to take on these Broncos, and we have another doozy of a game. This St. Mary's team, nobody ever really wants to bet against them because you get burned. They win. They just know how to win. However, they are on the road here playing a team that knows them very well. The line would indicate this because St. Mary's is only a 2.5 point favorite on the road with a 19-4 overall record on the season, 9-1 in their last 10 games on a 7-game winning streak, and they're only laying 2.5 on the road. That tells you a lot. That tells you that these bookkeepers, these bookmakers, they know that this Santa Clara team is battle tested. They know that they know how to face this St. Mary's team. And honestly, I could possibly see this Santa Clara team winning outright as a dog at home. It's going to be a hard-fought game. They're going to need to limit St. Mary's from 3 points perimeter. I'm going to buy a couple points, and I'm going to take the Broncos, Santa Clara Broncos at +6. That's going to be my second bonus pick of the day. It's not a double. You don't have to parlay them together or anything. You can just take them straight up. Once again, the bonus picks are going to be Illinois plus 10 and Santa Clara plus 6. Thanks again for liking and subscribing to the channel. I'll catch y'all with some more action tomorrow. Let's make this 2 straight daily doubles, baby, and hopefully go for the clean sweep. 4 for 4 tonight. Let's get it!